Welcome, everyone. This is the iBUG Buzz for October 20th, 2025, episode 706. I'm Sandhya Rao, and I'll be your facilitator for this evening. This is an open forum for anybody with questions about the iPhone's operating system, accessories, applications, voiceover gestures. We cover it all. So we would love to entertain your questions, whether they be basic, intermediate, or more advanced. We welcome everybody that is joining us online tonight and those who will be listening to the recorded playback. I'm going to quickly tell you about some of our events coming up for this week. And we actually have about 25 events, so this is only a small representation. All times are central, and everything is on the Zoom conference line where you are right now. So first we'll have the halftime show tonight, and that's when we'll reveal the movie clues and have some fun with that, so come for that. Then the AfterBuzz starts after this call and just more of a social call. Then on Tuesday, we have the Mac Buzz from 5 to 6. So all questions relating to your Mac. You don't even have to have a Mac. You can come and ask about whether you should get a Mac or how is the learning curve on the Mac. So all kinds of questions are fair game there. Then on Friday, we have iBUG Night at the Virtual Movies, and that will be a fun movie, and that'll start at 8 p.m., social time at 7, and that's when we have Argle Bargle. We're not really sure what that means, but you can come and find out. We have Name That Tune, we have bad jokes, and we just have general silliness in abundance. And then after the movie, we'll have a discussion and trivia. Then on Saturday, see where there's more. On Saturday from 2 to 4, we will have the iBUG Apple Workshop where we review the latest iBUG events and then Apple news and then some cool demos. So, for more information about iBUG, you can visit our website at ibugtoday.org, ibugtoday.org. And we'd love for you to register on our website, and then you'll get notifications of all of these events. And you can visit our website, like I said. Then you can also listen to our podcasts on the website, on YouTube, and your favorite podcasting apps. Okay, with that, we will now open it up. I would like for you to we want to go around the room and introduce ourselves, say who you are and where you're from. If you're here for the first time, let us know that too. So let's go. This is Sandhya in Houston.
Jody in New Hampshire.
Welcome.
From Houston.
Welcome.
This is Sean in Flushing, Queens.
Welcome.
This is Dee, and I'm still awake.
Welcome.
Mary Alice from Pennsylvania.
Hey, Mary Alice.
Gary in Austin.
Gary, welcome.
Pete,
Ned
Florida.
in Texas.
Welcome, Ned.
Vincent in New Jersey.
Hey, Vincent.
Judy in Connecticut.
Judy, welcome.
Pete,
Valencia
Florida.
in Maryland.
Valencia, welcome.
Luis, Indiana.
Hey, Luis.
Cheryl in
North Carolina.
Andy. And others, welcome.
Ed in
Paul in
Georgetown.
Columbus.
Ed and Paul, welcome.
John in Austin.
Cindy from Alaska. I think this is my first time for the buzz.
Yeah, welcome to you. Keep going.
Roy in Texas.
Hello, Roy. Who else?
This is Dot from Southern California.
Hey, Dot, welcome.
First time caller. No, just
Yeah,
kidding.
right. Keep going.
Thomas in Colorado.
Welcome, Thomas.
Pisoy, Springs, Texas.
Hey, Pisoy, welcome.
Helene from Woodstock, New York.
Welcome, Helene.
Thank you.
Keep going. We're saying who you are, where you're from, and if you're here for the first time.
Cynthia, Flower Mound, Texas.
Hello, Cynthia. Who else we got? All right. I think we will take that as a no for now. And now we're going to open it up. So, who has the first question of the night? And let me know. I'm just letting you know we will be moving this along. We're not going to be spending inordinate amounts of time on one question, so don't get your feelings hurt. Okay, who wants to go first? Anybody?
This is Ed.
Go ahead, Ed.
Yes. I went I turned my iPhone off last night. And I generally close all of the different apps. I don't leave anything open. And after a couple of minutes, the phone made a couple of beeps and everything. And then it brought up the bank that I'm with. And it gave the last 4 digits of my credit card number. And I don't know why.
Okay. All right. I think we have. Okay, who has an idea of what happened? What happened to Ed's phone? Who'd like to help us out?
Val.
Go ahead, Val.
It sounded like you might have activated your Apple Pay / Apple Wallet instead of actually turning your phone off.
There you go. All right. And have any thoughts on how you can, so is your phone, go ahead. Is your phone working properly now?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Val, do you want to explain how he might have done that or what he did? Or do you know?
I do not believe we have the same phone, so I think I guess activations are different.
All right. Who would like to talk about Apple Pay? Generally, it's like if you hit your side button twice, it can activate Apple Pay. So that's probably what you did.
This is Ed.
Okay.
I have an SE3 2022, and in order to activate it, I usually have to push the home button twice and then do a double swipe to the left, and that should open my wallet and bring up that credit card. There's no way I even came close to doing any of that. I didn't hit my home button. I was shutting everything down, so I was using my keyboard.
Okay. Okay. Any other thoughts for the Ed? Because
this is John.
John.
One thing that, Ed, you have to keep in mind is that on the iPhones with a home button, unfortunately, that home button, you do 1 click, it goes to the home screen. You do 2 clicks, it can bring up Apple Pay or the app switcher. You do 3 clicks, it brings up your accessibility feature. Now, the only workarounds you can do to mitigate this are you can remove your credit card information from your Apple Wallet altogether, but you won't be able to make transactions. You can assign a gesture so that you don't have to use the button, or you just have to be aware of what you're doing when you press that button.
All right. Nice and concise. All right. Just got to follow the steps recommended by John. You got different alternatives to avoid this in the future. But it's easily nothing. There's no harm. Nothing happened. You just move on, hit the home button and you'll clear it out. So it's fine. All right. Okay. Thank you, Ed. Let's go. Next question. Got a new question.
This is Stephen.
Go ahead, Stephen. What are you doing here?
That's Stephen.
Oh, that's Stephen. Okay, go ahead.
That's Stephen. So I've had this problem through several versions of iOS, including 26. When I clear out of something, whether I clear the coming out of an app or something, it constantly pops up the app library screen. And sometimes it'll even put me into page 3 of my home screen. I have 3 pages on my home screen. And it puts me in page 3 where I don't want to be, and I have to like clear it multiple times. I'm just wondering if there's a way I can hide the app library screen where it doesn't keep coming up.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anybody? Thoughts for Stephen?
It's Robert.
Go, Robert.
Sounds like it's more than likely you have something turned on called full keyboard access, and you need to go to settings and to typing and turn full keyboard access off, and it'll stop bringing up your app switcher. It'll stop bringing up your app library all the time.
This is Stephen.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so Robert, that I think I've seen that before, but now it doesn't affect any of the other important things on the keyboard, right? It's just turning off that particular aspect.
No, everything will still work. No one's really been able to figure out exactly what full keyboard access actually does.
Okay.
Hopefully this bug will be fixed, in iOS 26. It's been reported a bunch of times, but I don't think you'll notice any difference if you turn it off, except that your phone will stop behaving like it should.
All right. I'll give it a try, Robert. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Stephen. All right.
This is
Who's
Dot.
next? Yes, Dot, go ahead.
Okay, I haven't upgraded to iOS 26 yet. Am I generally safe to do so now, or should I wait for 0.2?
All right.
With all the bugs fixed.
Okay.
So what's your idea?
Let's
Thank
go.
you.
Anybody?
Randy.
Good, Dot. Randy, go.
Yeah, one thing to keep in mind is how old is your phone? It may be old. It might be new enough to accept.
15.
Oh, yeah, that should be fine. That should, yeah, that's a new enough phone where it shouldn't slow it down, the new software.
All right. That's a good answer right there. Thank you, Randy. Anybody else want to chime in? Okay, good. All right, let's go. Good luck, Dot. It's not
Thank
that
you.
bad. It'll be fine. Okay, let's go. Who's next?
This is
New
John.
question. Go ahead, John.
I've got a different type of question. I would like to move the text from a number of text messages to a note. Is there an easy way to do that?
Okay, so you want to you want to copy the text in a text message to a note.
That's correct. But
And it's several
like
text messages.
That's right.
Are they like all in a row? Is it like a whole conversation, or whatever? It just doesn't.
They're in a row.
Okay. All right. Who would like to help?
This is Pete.
Go, Pete.
John, have you updated yet to iOS 26?
I have not.
You have not? Then I have no answer for you.
All right. Why don't you tell him the possibility, Pete?
Well, the possibility with iOS 26 is a new feature called multiple clipboard items, copied items. It's a new rotor item, and it allows you to copy up to 10 different items to the clipboard. And if you're familiar with the clipboard, it's kind of like a virtual holding bin. And then you can flip over to your Notes app and paste each of those all in one kind of activity, one swoop. So it's a much more streamlined means of using the copy and paste feature on your phone. But it's not available until iOS 26.
Okay, hang on. Pete, can you tell them about the old way to do it?
Yes, John. If you were to copy each individual text message, and one way to do that comes to mind is as you allow VoiceOver to read a text in its entirety, you can then perform a 3-finger quadruple tap. So that's 3 fingers 4 times fast, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that will copy that text to that same clipboard. Then you can go over to the note that you've opened and perform a rotor action. Go to your edit rotor and flick up until you find the action that says paste, and double tap that with 1 finger, and that will paste it into your note. And then you can go back to your Messages app and do the same thing for each successive message as you wish to copy it.
Oh, I think you can say rinse and repeat. I've always wanted to say that.
Exactly.
All right.
This is
Okay,
Jody.
Johnny.
It's
Okay.
done.
Go, Jody.
Yes, another quick way to copy is go to the text message you want to copy and keep swiping until you hear it say copy, and then do a 1-finger double tap, and that will also copy it to your clipboard, and then you can go to the note and paste it there.
All right. Okay, one more comment. Thank you, Jody. Go, Dot.
Oh, no, I was just going to say the same thing as Jody did.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're set, John. We're moving on. Thank you. Let's go. Who's next?
Pat.
Go, Pat.
In the new iOS 26, if I have several text message from the same person, you used to be able to flip up and get more, and the delete feature isn't there anymore.
Okay. Anybody know what happened to Pat's delete button? Anybody? Nobody's deleting messages out there? Guess because the delete button is missing. I don't know.
Oh, I don't want to delete the whole thread of them. I just want to delete a few within there. And it just has forward, I think. So I don't know what happened to delete.
This is John.
Go, John. Yep.
I can't speak for Pat's, but the last time I used it, it worked for me. I think one thing to just try and keep in mind is maybe do the 4-finger single tap at the bottom of your screen, because usually the delete and the forward options are somewhere towards the bottom, and when you flick left and right, VoiceOver will say delete or forward. The only other thing I can think of is maybe try closing the app and going back in, or restarting your phone. Incidentally enough, I feel like there's still a difference between restarting your phone and turning it off and back on, because I had an issue where I couldn't bring up the share sheet for certain links, and I turned my phone off and back on. It didn't work. But when I restarted my phone, like when I said to Siri, restart my phone, that actually fixed it. So I don't know if there's a difference, but maybe you can try some of those.
This is Pete.
All right, go.
Pat, are you saying you're not finding a delete button to delete an individual message?
Yeah, that's what
Because if you get to a message and you flick up until you get to the More option and then double tap on it, then you'll find the delete button as one of the selection options available within the More menu.
Just to add to that, the delete button is usually to the left and the forward button is to the right. And so maybe that will help you. Okay?
And I do know how to do that, but when I went left from forward, there was no delete.
Okay, I had to do something with a forward button, and it was seemed very different to where it was before. It seemed more like in the very, very corner. So I don't know, maybe that will help you.
Yeah, but the delete button is right to the left of that. You're right.
All right. Okay. So
I will try restart, I guess. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Let's go. Next question. Who's got it? Who's got a new question?
This is Randy.
Go, Randy.
I have an update, Sandhya, and this is for you because you last week you had an issue that I was curious about. The issue has to do is when you go into Find My and you go to items, you no longer see individual battery levels for your items for the AirTags. And I did a lot of research, and it turns out that as of iOS 18, Apple for some reason took that off. But if you do have a battery that is low, you will get just kind of a warning image, which doesn't make sense because my AirTag, I have one that it said 15%, and I called Apple Accessibility about it and said, well, that's just letting you know you have a low battery. Anything else that has batteries that says now or whenever where the location is, it just tells you that those batteries are within good health range and don't worry about it. So unfortunately, you can't see an individual battery level, but you should still get notification when when the system detects that you have a low AirTag battery level that you should take care of.
Okay. Well, thank you for checking that out because, like I said, I have an AirTag on my dog, Misha, and, she wanders out occasionally. So I wanted to know if it is still functioning. I was going to try to test it actually and haven't gotten around to it. But thank you for checking that out. Okay, because I know in the past I've heard it say what percentage, so I thought I was dreaming or imagining or whatever. But okay, thank you. All right, let's go. New question.
This is John.
Go ahead.
So this is an update for our fellow Canadians that I found out from a tech radio show that AirTag, sharing your AirTag data, you can now share it with the Canadian airline provider WestJet. So before Canadian Airlines was the only one, now you can share it with WestJet.
Where did I hear about WestJet? Aren't they like charging you to recline now, apparently? So, all right, we digress. Okay, thanks, John. All right, let's go. Next question.
This is Sean.
Go ahead, Sean.
So last week, somebody had called in to say that they were blocking senders in the email app, but mail from that sender was still coming into their inbox. And they wanted to know what they could do about that. I was going through the settings apps for mail this week, and I noticed that there's a setting to make it so it either the mail will still come in and be marked as a block sender or automatically send it to trash. So you could set this that way and would send it to trash. You're still, of course, going to download the mail and it'll still wind up coming through you, but you're not going to have to see it or deal with it. I thought that might be of use to the person who was asking about that.
Oh, that's very thoughtful. Thank you, Sean. Look at you. That's great. Just do not block iBUG. That would not be good. But
no, I'm not suggesting you do.
Thank you, Sean. Good job. You're one of our new users, so that's exciting that you are getting into the settings. So thank you. All right. Who's next? Very exciting.
This is Cynthia.
Yes, go ahead.
With the new iOS 26, before when I get a text message with a picture, I used to open the picture and in the bottom left corner, there was the share option. Now I cannot find the share option.
All right. Okay. Where did the share option go, guys? Anybody sharing pictures out there? Or is that going to be a homework assignment? Okay.
This is Shazadi.
Go ahead.
You have to first select the picture, and then it should show up on the bottom left. Or if the picture is open, you have to tap on the picture, and then normally the share button should be your bottom left.
All right. Cynthia?
Yeah, I tried that and it's not there anymore. It used to be there before iOS 26. What I'm doing as a shortcut, I go back to where is all the messages from that person, and then I highlight the picture, and then I think Jody said you can swipe down until I select copy, and then I go to the new person and then paste it. That's what I'm doing now because I cannot find the share button.
All right. We'll have to try to find out what happened or if we can replicate that. Okay? So
Thank you.
pretty good workaround there. So thank you for that question. All right, next. All kind of weird stuff with this new operating system. Not weird, I mean just a little different, that's all.
This is Annie.
Go ahead.
Am I able to ask a question about the Facebook and the Messenger?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, good. So, with the new 26, probably tired to hear that, Sandhya.
That's okay.
So when I go to Facebook and there is something I would like to share, and I go to click on share, and then it goes to my Facebook page, and I go to the messenger that I want to, and then going through the people, it used to say the name of the people. Now it's just telling me the pictures. It's not telling me who's the people. So I could send a message, just describe the picture. And that's just started a couple days ago.
All right. So you cannot see the names of the people in your messenger list. It's just showing pictures.
Exactly.
Okay.
And only when I'm coming of that way from Facebook to share something, it's doing that. If I am on Messenger and somebody put something and it says forward and I wanted to forward, I'm seeing the name. But when I'm coming from Facebook, when on what they call that, the feed, something like that, and I'm trying to move it, I just see pictures.
Okay, let's see. Anybody out there know what's going on with that? Yes?
This happened to me today, and I turned on screen recognition, and then it would give the names of the people.
Aha, very good. Thank you, Linda. There you go, Innie. That should help you. So, yes.
And where would I find screen recognition?
Screen recognition. You have, go ahead. Anybody want to help her about screen recognition? Where would you get it or find it?
This is Pete.
Okay, go ahead.
Innie, if you don't already have it in your rotor, you can turn your rotor when you're doing that and see if it's there. If not, you go into your settings on your phone, go to accessibility, then go to voiceover and flick down, and you'll find screen recognition toward the bottom of your voiceover settings screen, and there you can turn it on. Or actually go down to your rotor. Yeah, do this instead. Okay. Go to your rotor, find rotor items, and there's a whole list of items that can be added to your rotor if they're not already there, and you'll find screen recognition, and you double tap to select it. Then you can turn your rotor to screen recognition, as Linda said, and flick up or down to turn it on. And then she says, you will find the names and not just the pictures. But I have not experienced that. But then again, I don't share to Messenger from Facebook directly.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, now I know what screen recognition. I'll check on the rotor. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. Very good. Thanks, Pete. Guys, okay, let's go. Next question.
This is Greg.
Go, Greg.
Yeah, you can also find screen recognition, I think, in quick settings, which is the 2-finger quadruple tap.
Okay. Are you in like a well or something, Greg? Well, I don't want to know where you are.
It's a cave, I think.
Let's go. Keep going. Next.
This is Randy.
Go.
I just want to add one more important thing. When you're using screen recognition and it serves the purpose you turned it on for, it's good to turn it off, because if you go back to whatever normal thing you don't have an issue with, screen recognition does get in the way a lot. It'll just be nonsense.
That is a very important caveat, because can wreak havoc. Okay, thank you guys. Okay, let's go. Next.
This is Ned.
Go ahead.
Yes, this question has to do with the phone. I'm operating 18.7.1, and I updated it some time ago. And after that update, my phone no longer announces who's calling. It doesn't give me the person's name. And so I know there's a place you go to make sure that is turned on somehow. So I know this has been asked before and answered before, but I can't remember.
That is okay. You are not expected to remember every word that was spoken on
Right.
this
And
call.
so I just need to know how to find out if my notification is on for my phone calls coming in.
All right. Let's see. Somebody who hasn't had a turn, or anybody have an idea of how to help Ned? Where would we start on this problem? He wants his phone to announce the callers.
This is Brad.
Go, Brad. Go, Brad.
Yeah. Ned, notifications is going to tell you about phone calls that have already happened. You want it to announce when the phone rings who's calling. And so that is a voiceover setting. So it may also be a Siri setting as well. But I would go into voiceover, go to, general accessibility, voiceover, and start flicking down through the voiceover settings. And you should find in there something about announce calls. You want to make sure that's turned on. If on before, it should be there, but sometimes things happen when you update. So even if it's on, turn it off and then turn it back on. And you should find it there.
Thank you, Brad. All right. Good luck, Ned. Hopefully now you'll know who's calling you. Okay, very good. Okay, let's go. Next question, please. Who's got one?
This is Cindy.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
I probably already asked this a long time ago. I think I did. If anybody remembers doing Pandora way back when, how do you create a new singer on the tabs, and how do you delete also?
All right. Any Pandora users out there? You want to create like a channel with a new artist? Is that what you're saying?
A new artist, yeah. Create a new artist and delete the old ones that I have listed. Yeah.
Okay. All right. She is tired of the people she has and wants somebody new in her Pandora channel. Anybody remember how to do that? Okay.
Does everybody use Spotify now, or?
Let's see. Anybody using Pandora? I use Pandora sometimes, so it's been so long since I've created channels, but you didn't find any kind of ad button or anything like that? I haven't looked at that app in years, so anybody else? Okay, we'll have to put that on hold because we don't have anybody answering, but thank you for that question.
Thank you.
All right. Right next. Who's going next?
This is Stephen.
Go ahead.
I wanted to kind of a piggyback on the Facebook question. I've noticed for quite a while when I am wanting to react to a post, if I'm just on the post itself, or even when I go inside it, when you flick down and it says like, used to be when you flick down it would say react, but now it just says like or comment, and I can't figure out how to find out where the other reactions are.
This is Desi.
Go ahead, Miss Desi.
Well, let me just tell you what you do is when you open the message and you find like, then you have to double tap and hold, and then it opens up that little window that we used to be able to get to on the main screen. And then it says, all the different reactions, like, love, all the things.
Right.
And you just
now sometimes I don't.
Whatever one you want, and there you have it.
Now sometimes I don't actually go into the message. Like, you can swipe. If I just want to like it, I can just highlight the message and swipe down and hit like. Do you happen to know if I?
Go ahead.
Hang on, let him finish his question. Do you have to know what?
If I'm on the like part, Do you happen to know if I can do the same thing, double tap and hold, if it's just highlighting the message?
And this is Desi. No, you cannot. Every time I want that to work, and it does not work. You can double tap and hold it, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
You have to open the message, unfortunately.
Gonna have to spend the time on that person. Is it worth it or not, Stephen?
That's good to know. Thank you, Desi. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. What are the this is Sandhya. What are the different reactions, Desi? Do you remember? Like said,
Gosh, like, love, care, haha, wow, sad. I think
there's quite a few.
Those are the ones I remember anyway.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Thank
You're welcome.
Let's go. Thanks, Stephen. Next question, please.
This is Innie.
Go ahead.
I am so glad that question was asked because I've been struggling with it and I just been putting like. But when she said, Desi, when you said double tap with one finger or two fingers?
Go ahead.
This is Desi.
Uh-huh.
You double tap with one finger. It's just a one finger double tap, but then you have to hold it, like you do for some other things. You can't just double tap. You have to double tap and hold.
Yeah, double tap and hold, and it will open. Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
This is Pete.
All right, go, Pete.
Desi, does the single finger triple tap work? Because that usually is a good substitute for the double tap and hold.
I haven't tried it, but I can't imagine why it shouldn't.
Yeah,
but I can't tell you for sure.
I'll let you know.
All right. Thank you, guys. Facebook. Okay, let's go. Next question, please.
Scott.
Go ahead.
Can I ask about iBUG schedule a little bit?
Okay, sure.
No, I just want to know if you have any event where I can ask about Meta glasses.
Yes, absolutely. Next week will be our fourth Monday. So you can fourth Tuesday,
okay.
Next Tuesday, from 5 to 6 Central Time. Okay, that's the perfect time. Second and fourth Tuesdays from 5 to 6. All wearables, including Meta glasses, are fair game.
Thank you.
You're welcome. See you there. Okay, let's go. Who's next? Great questions, you guys. It's good.
Desi.
Okay, go ahead.
I am curious to know if anyone in here uses the Kindle app for reading books, and as an adjunct to that question, is there anywhere where you can get instructions on how to use the app, and is there a Kindle Braille app?
Wow, that's like 5 questions, but okay.
They're all related to Kindle.
Yeah, sure. Everything's related somewhere. Okay. Anybody have any answers to Desi's multiple questions? She snuck it in. We're going to give her a 1 or 2. Who knows Kindle app? I think Stephen, aren't you a Kindle user? Or you used to be. Put him on the spot, I tell you. Who are our Kindle users? Okay. They're all hiding out, Desi.
Yes, they are.
No Kindle users?
They don't want to tell me. All right, you guys.
All right. Sorry. Okay. All right.
Pete?
Yes. Go ahead.
Getting back to the Facebook post, I know that's terrible, but Desi, the one finger triple tap does work in lieu of the one finger double tap and hold.
Thanks, Pete. I like that. That gesture better anyway, but I always forget about it because I learned the other one first.
Brings up the alternate actions.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Good. Thank you for following up on that. Let's go. Next question. Who has our new question? Anybody? Anything with iOS 26? Weird stuff going on. Can't find things that you are looking for. Who would like to go? Or I can go down the list.
Gary.
Go ahead, Gary. He comes through.
I have an Apple Pay oddity question.
Okay.
For some reason, I am unable to receive Apple Pay or Apple Cash payment. When I talked to them about it, they said there's, everything is as it should be, your account as it should be. I can pay people and I can request money, but I cannot just receive a payment. And someone was going to pay me and they could pay others, but they can't pay me.
Oh. Okay. Any thoughts or what? That's very.
Brad.
Go, Brad.
You need make sure you go into the settings for Wallet and Apple Pay and make sure that Apple Pay is enabled.
And it should be because I can, as I say, I can pay and I can request. And if somebody
But
wanted
other
to give
people
me,
aren't able to send you one. What do they get? An error message or something?
They say I'm unable to receive Apple Pay at this time when they try to pay me. But I can request. Let's say somebody wanted to pay me $50. Say I can request $50 from them and get it when they send it.
I would still look at your Apple Pay settings and see if there's something in there. I don't use it very much, but mine seems to work. Someone paid me a week or so ago through Apple Pay, and it worked fine. But I would check your settings. There may be something in there.
Okay, where are they? Where are those settings?
When you go to an iOS, go to settings, and scroll on down, and you should find towards the bottom. You don't have to go into where it says apps because this is a setting for iOS. It says Wallet and Apple Pay.
Okay. I think I looked there, but anyway, I will do that again.
So just to clarify, Gary, you can receive money when requested, but you cannot get unsolicited money.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
That's the difference. Okay. All right. Well, let us know what you find. Hope that.
I will. Hopefully I can fix it because it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, of course you want unsolicited money, right?
Yeah, that's right. I want people just to send me $50 every day.
Yes. Okay. All right. Well, at least you can ask for it. Okay. Thank you. Okay, let's go. Who's next?
This is Ini.
Go ahead.
Okay. Since iOS 26, messages. I know I heard you guys says if I delete messages, I could bring them back. I was having a problem with my bank when he said the bank reminded me with the real-time redeem, and it was my phone number was confused with somebody else's phone number, and I was getting tired of it, and I deleted it, but it's keep happening. So I was talking to the bank, and they wanted me to bring it to show them, but I couldn't find it. And I know you said we could see the deleted messages, but I did not know how I can get them to come back.
Okay, let's see. Anybody, do they know how long those messages are stored and how she can get them back? This is text messages. Anybody out there? Somebody who hasn't had a turn or?
Hasn't been 30 days. It's just within a week.
Okay, hang on. Anybody want to help with finding lost text messages that have been deleted? Okay, even if you have answered.
Pat.
Go, Pat.
In messages, they have the filter button, and you would go to deleted messages and double tap on that, and your deleted messages should pull up.
This is Brad.
Go, Brad.
Yeah. As we looked at in my Byte, last week, we see that feature has now been moved to the filter button.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go to the filter button, you will then see unmuted or deleted messages, and then you go into there and you can select a single, and you have to do a whole conversation, right? So if it says messages from Sandhya, of course, I don't know why anyone would delete messages from Sandhya, but nonetheless, it can happen. There's a button at the top where it says, I believe, select or something of that nature. And then at the bottom, you will see recover, or there's also recover all.
Okay, because I did remember hearing about the filter, and I went there and I went to the delete, and I found my bank, but I clicked on it, but I did not. So I have
It
to
won't
go
open.
all the way down.
You cannot open anything that's in the deleted. You can recover them or you can delete them. That's the only thing you can do.
Okay. I did see something about 24 hour or 24 days or whatever.
Well, it's 30, but that tells you it's got 24 days until it will automatically be deleted. But it starts at 30.
Okay, yeah, that's what it showed me, 25. But go all the way to the bottom and it would be
You have
recover.
to select them, and then buttons show up at the bottom.
Okay.
And there's a couple of them down there in the corners. Delete. I think you can just delete them all, but you have to do something that lets you select them. So I'm sorry I don't have it open right now, and I can't open it and look at it right
All right.
now.
I think Greg might help us out. Go, Greg.
Yeah, if you get to your deleted messages, and I believe if you just flick down one of the options, go to whatever message you want to recover, flick down a few times until you hear recover, and then double tap on that. I think that brings it back. Then it will ask you, do you want to recover this thread of messages? And you just select that. And
yeah, that sounds correct.
Put them back in your message list.
Okay, so that's a question about where does it put them?
Puts them right back in messages where they came from.
Okay, but chronologically where they were, or if you got it 3 days ago,
maybe
would
at the
it
top.
go back? Or okay, well, we'll figure that out. Okay, thank you. All right, good luck, Eddie. Let's go. Who's next? New question. That's a lot of.
This is Ed.
Go, Ed.
You had Liz first, Sandhya.
Oh, sorry, Liz. Go. Sorry. Thanks, Pete.
I was just going to say that on the deleted messages, they go back to in the order that you have them selected. Like the newest text would be on top. And if you hadn't had a text from them in 20 days, it would be that far down on the list.
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks, Liz. Okay, let's go, Ed.
In messages, what is the pin feature? Why would you use the pin feature?
Oh,
what is the idea of that?
All right, who can help? Who can
this
tell
is
Ed?
Desi.
Go, Desi.
So what you do with pin is you're on maybe there's a person that you get messages from that you want to get to immediately if they should happen to message you back. And so you can double tap on pin and it puts whatever person's name you have selected at the top of your list. So no matter where they were in the list, they now suddenly are at the top and they stay there for time immemorial unless you unpin them.
All right. Thank you, Desi. Good
Welcome.
explanation. And that way you will never lose our text thread. Go, Pat.
I just wanted to add, I think you can pin 8 or 9 people. So if you regularly text back and forth with people or they're important, then they'll be at the top under pinned. And it's very convenient. It's a big help.
All right. Thank you, guys. Okay. I hear somebody else.
This is Mary Alice.
Go, Mary Alice.
Okay, I pinned things before, and I'm trying to pin this new thread that I have, and I can't do it. So, how do you do it?
How do you pin? She said.
Val.
Go, Val.
I just want to echo what Pat said. As far as I know, you can only pin 9 threads at a time. And if you try to do one more, you'll get a notification saying such. So you have to unpin one to add one. But anyway, once you have the focus on whichever one that you want to pin, you either flick one finger up or down, and it'll say pin item or something like that. And then double tap on that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right. Good. Thanks. All right. Let's go. Next.
Bridget.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
I had downloaded to, I think, the 18.7.1. Now when I go in my mail, I see everything but my Gmail.
Okay. You see everything but your Gmail.
Yes, and I usually hear it, but my sister-in-law, she could see, she said it was there, but I don't see it or hear it.
Okay. Do you have more than one email account, or?
Yes, I have Bridget Dozier. Then I have I think the Apple Gmail account.
Maybe iCloud.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're only seeing one of your inboxes then, maybe? One of your accounts?
Yes, I see all inboxes, VIP, and the iCloud, and then the inbox. But usually say Gmail.
Okay.
But I don't see Gmail anymore.
Well, how about any people have any? Okay, so what happens when you open the all mail inbox? Is the Gmail there? Oh, you're looking for the Gmail inbox. That's what you're looking for?
By itself without going through all mail.
Okay. All right. Any thoughts as to why she's not seeing Gmail in her list of inboxes?
Brad.
Go, Brad.
When she says that she looks in there and she's looking at her list of boxes, she's not seeing it. So I would start by looking at my mail settings and go to where it says account. So you want to go to settings, all the way down the bottom where it says apps. Then you want to, when you're in your list of apps, you're going to look for mail. When you're in the mail settings, you're going to see accounts. Look in there and make sure your Gmail account is there. And if it is, you double tap on it and you want to make sure it's going to show you, first thing is a list of Gmail services such as mail, calendar, contacts, and you want to make sure that mail is selected, turned on. And if you don't see Gmail there at all, then something happened and you're going to want to set it up again by going to add account. And then when you're shown a list of account types, you'll pick Google. And then you're going to be prompted to enter your Google ID, which is your Gmail address, and enter a password, and it should set it up again. But I'm guessing that somehow something got turned off. And so that's where I think you're going to want to look, is under accounts in the mail settings. Hopefully you'll find it, and you'll just have to turn it on.
This is Jody.
Okay, go.
The other thing you mentioned, Bridget, is that you can see iCloud, and then under iCloud it says inbox, and then it probably says drafts and sent and all that. And it could be iCloud is open. So, in other words, you can collapse that long list. So if you do a one finger double tap on iCloud, then it will say iCloud, and then it won't show inbox and drafts and sent and all that. And then if you swipe right again, then Gmail might show up that way.
All right.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, you might have expanded iCloud, and if you do a one-finger double tap on iCloud, it will then close that whole list, and then your Gmail might show up. And if it does show up, it will say Gmail, and then if it doesn't say inbox underneath Gmail, do a one-finger double tap on Gmail, and then it will open that list. So you can either collapse the list, or you can expand the list by tapping on the name.
Yeah, but I think she said she had somebody look at it and they didn't see it. So
This is Brad. I thought she said it wasn't showing up under.
Hang on. Okay, go, Brad.
I thought she said it wasn't showing up in all inboxes. So that her Gmail mail wasn't showing up in all inboxes. So that made me think that somehow it's turned off. But Jody's right. Collapse iCloud because alphabetically, well, G should come before I. So,
okay,
because I believe they're listed alphabetically.
All right.
Yeah, not on mine.
Okay, then maybe not.
Randy.
Go, Randy.
There's one more. By virtue of the fact that you have a choice of all inboxes means you do have more than one mailbox set up in your mail. If you, for example, if you only had one email account, it would just say inbox. You would not have all inboxes. There is another one. It could be the Gmail unless you have another one.
Yes, that is very logical. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Go ahead. You're coming in low.
One other thing to just make things more complicated, Bridget, if you go to the screen that has your list of mailboxes, and up in the upper right-hand corner is an edit button. And if you double tap on that and then flick right, and that's just going to have all sorts of mailbox options. And make sure that your Google Mail says that it's selected. If it says it's selected, then it should show up in your list of mailboxes.
Okay, so she's got quite a bit to think about there. So thank you, everybody. Okay, goodness. All right. Let's go. Next question.
This is Shri.
Go ahead.
So I've got a question. So here in India, all my notifications are coming in the metrics. Do you know how I can change it back to inches or the US?
Come back to the States.
Okay, guys. No outbursts. All right. Who can help Shri? Because he doesn't know how to convert to metrics. Okay. So it just automatically started doing that?
Yeah. So everything here, it rambles it in the metric system.
Well, yeah. I think everybody in the whole world is on that but us. So, anybody? How to help Shri?
Randy.
Go, Randy.
Just have an idea. Does it detect? Is it detecting what region you're in? Did you change your region setting when you're in India?
Yeah, it's got location services turned on, so it is indicating where I'm at, but it's just converting everything into the metric system when the notification comes up.
Oh. And is the metric system what's used in India?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Pete. What kind of notifications come in numbers that would be metrics?
Like rain alerts, any of my notification, if it includes like numbers, it's bringing it in the metric system.
I think I heard somebody else. Who was that?
This is John.
John.
Yeah, Randy had the same train of thought that I did. Like, would it make a difference if you just manually switched it to tell it that you're in the United States, even though you aren't? Because when I went to Leader Dog, even though I'm from Canada, I was able to switch my region to the United States so I could access the American iTunes Store and the different measurement units, etc.
Oh, okay.
This is Shri.
Go ahead.
So does that impact the location services here then? Like if the storm is coming here, will I not get those alerts?
This is John.
Go.
Unfortunately, I don't know.
All right.
This is Jody.
Go ahead.
Namaste, Shri. Why don't you go into the weather app itself and change the settings in the weather app?
Okay.
This is Shri.
Go.
So is it using the weather app or does it use some other app?
I'm not sure, but I would think that it would default to the weather app.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
One more, Randy.
Go, Randy.
One more thing. When you are in the weather app, current location, just have you sure the location is set to current.
All right.
This is John.
Go ahead.
Having said that, yeah, I do remember in the weather app you can choose your specific country or city too, so you may want to look into that too.
Okay, very good. Good luck. All right, we are now at the halftime of our call, midpoint of the call, halftime show. We're going to quickly go around and say hello to anybody who came in and didn't get to say hello the first time, who you are, where you're from, and if you're here for the first time, who's that?
This is Stephen from Round Rock, Texas.
Stephen.
Robert from Chandler, Arizona.
Welcome, sir.
Bridget, Atlanta.
Miss Bridget, thank you for coming.
Liz Fort Worth. Vanessa, Georgia.
Liz, Vanessa, welcome.
Sarah, Desi in Franklin, Tennessee.
Linda, Sarah, Desi, welcome. Keep going.
This is Brad. I'm in Dallas.
Brad.
Pat,
This is Marguerite from
Pat and Marguerite, welcome. One of our mentees. Good to have you.
Yes, thank you.
All
Shri
right.
in India.
Shri, welcome.
Shazadi Valand,
Canada. Shazadi, yes.
Intisar from Iowa.
Hey, Intisar, keep going.
Amanda, California.
Welcome, Amanda. Well, okay, got background noise, shut it down. All right, so.
Dawn from Houston.
Welcome, Dawn. Okay, so who else?
Gloria from Houston.
Hello, Gloria. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello. Anybody else want to say hello? Who you are, where you're from? Goodness, that was a lot of people. Okay. Well,
Claudia in Sugarland.
Welcome, Claudia. Glad to have you back. Okay, so we are now ready to find out what our movie is for Friday. Oh, who knows? Let's find out about what those clues are. iBUG guy, are you out there?
I am indeed, Sandhya. And just for those who are wondering, where on earth is the Michael McCulloch impersonator? Well, because of his blatant disregard for reading the iBUG rules a couple of weeks ago, we got in a consultation with Sandhya and Julie and those that, the gatekeepers of the iBUG Zoom room. Mm-hmm. He is currently in Zoom jail. So you are stuck with me tonight, I'm afraid. And we will take this on a, case-by-case basis of when we let him out. So, therefore, I, Stephen Michael Kerr McCulloch, is here to tell you the clues and hopefully get the right answer for iBUG Night at the Virtual Movies on Friday. And we are going to read the rules the correct way. And then they are say your name, wait to be recognized before announcing your guest, just like you would on a regular part of the call. Each person gets only one guess per clue. We have a total of 5 clues. Sometimes we have a bonus clue along with that. If you've guessed the movie correctly in the past 3 weeks, you are ineligible to guess, and that's just so that we can give everybody a shot. Now, everyone is allowed to be unmuted at this time, provided that you do not have any background noise, because that kind of takes away the ability for us to hear the clues, right? The correct answer is the title of the movie, not the actors, the storyline, any of miscellaneous information, the extras, the credits, none of that. Got to have the correct title of the movie. And we do have a bullpen in effect, which I can call on if necessary. That means the iBUG team is ineligible to guess, but I can open the bullpen if we reach clue 5 or the bonus clue and we don't have a winner. But I just don't think that's going to happen because y'all are smart. So here we go. Clue number 1. Our film takes place in San Francisco. I left my heart
Oh, no.
in San Francisco.
Where's that Zoom jail when we need it?
Yeah. Just put me in Zoom jail.
I know, Zoom jail. I like Zoom
Cindy.
jail.
This is Jody.
Jody, go ahead.
Star Trek 4.
Star Trek 4. All right. That is a good guess. Not the correct answer, Jody, but good try. All right. Anybody have a guess? Our film takes place in San Francisco, California. Pat, go ahead.
Bullet.
Bullet? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Ah, good guess, but not quite what we're looking for. Good try, Pat. Anyone else have a guess for clue number 1? We are getting background noise. Let's mute unless you're going to speak. We're getting a quiet spot. All right. Anybody have a guess before we move on to clue number 2?
This is Cindy.
Go ahead, Cindy.
The movie San Francisco with Clark Gable and Jeanette MacDonald.
Ooh, there's a good one. Let me see. No, not quite, but that's a great guess, Cindy. Thank you for trying. Good one. All right, one more try, and then we'll move on to clue number 2. Any guesses? All right, let's go for clue number 2. A man of reason walks through a maze of lies, and every turn leads to another betrayal. That doesn't sound very nice. A man of reason walks through a maze of lies, and every turn leads to another betrayal. Anybody have an idea from that clue? Wow. Our film's in San Francisco. A man of reason walks through a maze of lies. Every turn leads to another betrayal.
We've got 59 lovely people on this call, so come on, guys, try it out.
Somebody knows. Somebody knows.
Yeah, it's a clear as mud clue. I mean, come on.
Really? Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Also dirty as mud, too. But
okay.
All right. Let's go for clue number 3. A woman's beauty hides 1,000 secrets, and her smile is both a weapon and a plea. A woman's beauty hides 1,000 secrets. Her smile is both a weapon and a plea. I've known a few women like that, but we're not going to name who they are.
God. We don't want to hear about that.
Hey now.
All right. Let's keep it friendly here. Okay. We don't want to hear about
any guesses.
Stevens.
Nobody on this call, I assure you.
Okay. Come on, guys. Let's guess.
Wow.
Pretty obscure.
I wasn't here last week, but it seems that when I've been doing these clues, we've been having a little trouble here, Sandhya.
This is Innie.
Innie, go ahead.
Fatal Attraction.
Fatal Attraction. Wow, that's a good guess, and that goes along with the profession I used to be in. Thankfully, I didn't have that issue. But no, that is not the right answer, but that is a great guess.
Thank you.
Thanks for trying.
What? Okay, we'll talk about that later. Okay, keep
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, radio broadcasting movie. All right. Any other guesses before we go to clue number 4? That's probably the best guess we've had, but not quite yet. All right, clue number 4. In the search for something priceless, morality becomes expendable. The prize reveals more about the hunters than the hunted. In the search for something priceless, morality becomes expendable, and the prize reveals more about the hunters than the hunted. Come on, guys, we're getting toward the end here.
Paul.
Paul?
Yeah.
What's your guess?
Ready Player One.
Ready Player One is not the right answer. Good try, though, Paul.
Goodness, is
Good
that
one.
Paul from San Antonio, Paul? Wow.
Is that you, Paul? All right. Good try.
Yeah. Good
All right. Anybody else? Well, Sandhya, luckily we have 2 more clues. We have clue number 5, and we have a bonus clue.
Well, the way we're going, I don't know if they're going to help much. But,
We'll have to open the gates and let the horses out, or I mean the bullpen. Yeah. But let's try clue number 5. The final truth gleams like gold, but crumbles like dust. What they fought for was never what it seemed. The final truth gleams like gold, but crumbles like dust. What they fought for was never what it seemed. Anybody? Oh, I might give my disclaimer that these clues were not written by me or by Sandhya or by Julie. So any complaints should be directed to Michael McCullough, who is conveniently climbing mountains.
This is Sri.
Go ahead, Sri.
Can the bullpen play?
Say again?
Can the bullpen play?
Not yet. Haven't enacted the bullpen yet.
Dawn from Houston.
Dawn, go ahead.
Gold Rush.
Gold Rush. Ooh, that's a great guess, Dawn. Wow. It's not the right guess, though. That's a good try, though. Some great guesses, but we are still looking for a winner. So anybody else before we move to the bonus clue? All right, Sandhya.
All right.
Here it is.
Okay. See if it helps.
A treasured object binds strangers together in deceit. Each of them wants it, but none can truly have it. Woo. Man, these are deep clues.
Really?
My goodness. A treasured object binds strangers together in deceit. Each of them wants it, but none can truly have it.
That's what altitude sickness will do for you.
That's right. All right.
But Sri was going to go.
Oh, Ned first. Go ahead.
Yeah, go first, Ned.
The
Is bullpen eligible?
Hey, hold on. Are we? Is Ned in the bullpen?
You're part
I
of
don't
the
know who's in the
bullpen
bullpen.
now. Forgot. Yeah. Okay, sorry.
Right.
Hold on, Ned.
Let's give it one more shot, and then we'll open the bullpen, Ned. Okay.
Forgot.
Okay.
Anybody have a guess that's not in the bullpen? All right. So
I got it.
Wait.
all right. Somebody was first. The male was first. Who went first?
That was Roy.
Roy, go ahead, Roy.
I'm not much on movies, but Zodiac.
Zodiac. Oh, that's a good guess, Roy. Not quite the right answer.
Well,
all right. There was who was the female that was next?
Falcon. Yeah.
Who?
This is Annie.
Go ahead, Annie.
The Maltese Falcon.
The Maltese Falcon is yes, it's the right answer.
Yes.
Whoa. Tell Michael good job, Annie.
Oh,
yeah, good job, Annie.
Good job.
The Maltese Falcon, 1941.
Is that what you were going to say, Sri?
Yeah, Sri. Was that going to be your guess, Sri? Well,
I was going to say
no, that wasn't it.
I was going to say Vertigo.
All right. So the Maltese Falcon came out in 1941. It's an hour, 40 minutes. Of course, it stars Humphrey Bogart as Sam Spade. You have Mary Astor as Bridget, Gladys George as Iva Archer, and about 7 others. It's nominated for 3 Academy Awards: Best Picture, Best Supporting Actor, and Best Screenplay. So, Annie, would you like to know what your gift is?
Yes, please.
Okay, I will tell you. But did you know that 3 of the Falcon statuettes that were made for the production still exist? And not only that, They are worth, conservatively valued actually, at over $1 million each.
Woohoo!
And you get all three, Annie. Oh, and the Maltese Falcon, in case you don't know, is a small bird-shaped statue. It's about a foot tall, roughly the height of a large bottle of soda. It is believed to be covered in precious jewels, hidden beneath a layer of black enamel. And it is yours. Of course, we did have to slightly alter them to be in iBUG colors. But I bet you if you wanted to sell them any, you could get at least $3 million for it.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm going to become a
Good job,
millionaire.
Annie.
Congratulations, Annie.
Thank you. And thank you, Stephen, for such a lovely job of reading the clues. So
You're very welcome.
All right. Well, now, thank you. Good night to you, Stephen. Thanks again. You're welcome to stick around. And congratulations to Annie. And the movie is The Maltese Falcon, and that will be on this Friday. Back to 1941. Okay, so, all right. Okay, we are going to now get ready for the iBUG Byte segment. It's where we talk about an aspect of on an app that is built into your iPhone. That's generally the focus of this segment. So let's mute everybody, Julie. All right, so you can hear me, and now we're going to get started. Tonight, we're going to talk about how to send a message in the native Mail app. We will start by opening the Mail app. Mine is in my dock.
Mail, 74 unread emails.
Double tap, single finger double tap.
Button. Mail, mailboxes, back button.
Do a 4-finger single tap near the top.
Mailboxes, back button.
Swipe right.
Select, button.
Swipe right.
More, button.
I wanted to show you a setting that we have talked about a couple of times. I want to make sure this is where I want it. Double tap.
Categories, button.
So you can have your inbox divided by categories, and they are chosen for you. One of the categories is unread messages and promotions and other things like that, similar to how the Gmail app works. And then the alternative is just a list view. And so you will just see the emails as they come in, and there is no categorization. So I prefer that. So mine is already, okay, let's see.
Categories, button, selected, list view.
Selected. So it's already on list view, so I'm good with that.
About categories. Show priority, button. Show contact photos, button. Dismiss context menu,
okay, we
button.
can get out of that. Dismiss. Double tap. Single finger double tap.
Mailboxes, back button.
Okay, now, how do we send a message? I mean, we've talked about a lot of cool things that you can do in the Mail app, but the most fundamental is how to send a message. That's where it all starts. So, now we need to find the compose button, because that would help. That's where we're going to start the message process. It's in the bottom right corner. I can do a 4-finger single tap.
Toolbar, new message, button.
New message. Oh, sorry. It used to be called compose. Now it's called new message. I am running iOS 26. Double tap.
2. Text field is editing. 2. Text field is editing. Character mode. Insertion point at start.
So we got a lot of information there. We are in the 2 field, and that is a text box. So that means we can enter information. So I'm going to send a message. I can start typing, and then it will automatically populate some names, and then I can choose the appropriate one. So I'm going to start typing. I'm going to send a message to our fellow facilitator, Brad. So here we go.
B. B. T. R. R.
And then I started typing BR, and then if I go up to just feel around, explore by touch, find, go near the top of the screen.
2. Results. Brad Snyder. WBS.
There we go. That's the one I want. So I single finger double tap on that.
SrayoTexas@gmail.com.
So it says that's the email that this message is going to originate from. But if I want to go back and confirm that Brad's name is in the to field, I'm going to go back and swipe left a couple of times.
CC/BC. Add contact. Button. Brad Snyder.
Now I'm going to swipe right a few times to get back to the subject field.
WBS. Add Snyder. Add contact. CC/B. Srayo Texas. Subject. Text field.
So you are ready to type.
Is editing. Character mode. Insertion point at start.
All right. So it already tells you that your cursor is at the beginning. So there's no need to do anything. You can just either dictate or type. I'm going to dictate a quick subject line.
Dictate.
Testing.
Inserted testing.
All right. So I'm good with that. So swipe right again.
Notify me button.
Swipe right again.
Message content. Message body. Sandhya Rao. SrayoTexas@gmail.com. 713.
All right. So now I swiped over to the message content. So that's where we're going to write the message. And once again, it puts you at the top of the field. So I can start dictating my message. I have a signature that has my name, email, and phone number. So that's what you heard. That's already at the bottom of my message.
Text field.
So I'm going to go ahead and quickly dictate a message.
Dictate.
Dear Brad, new line. This is a test, period. Hope you're well, period. Talk to you soon, period. New line. Best, new line, Sandhya.
Inserted. Dear Brad, this is a test. Hope you're well. Talk to you soon. Best, Sandhya.
All right, so it captured everything that I dictated. Happy with the message. So now all I have to do is find the send button. The send button is usually at the top right, but you can also just do a 4-finger single tap. That'll take you to the top of the screen.
Cancel button.
So I don't want to cancel. If I did want to cancel, I would double tap that, and then that would just void this whole email. So I want to swipe to the right.
Send button.
Double tap.
Send. Dip. Mailboxes. And back button.
We heard that sound. So that confirms that our message was sent. So there you go. There is a lot more to the Mail app. There's so many features that we can talk about and we have talked about, but I just wanted to review the basics because everything kind of flows from the basics. So good luck. I hope you try this out, and if you have questions, we will talk about them shortly. Thank you. All right. So we are now going to open it up, and if anybody has questions, and we're only talking about sending an email. All right. So please limit your questions to what we talked about in the demo. Okay. Because I know there are a lot of tangents that we could go off. Okay. Let's go. Who's got a question? Anybody?
This is Annie.
Go ahead.
I have a quick comment about what you just demonstrated. When you said if you click on cancel, it will cancel it, or if you want to send it. But actually, if you click on, because I use that a lot, I cancel it, and it will ask you, do you want it to cancel, delete it, or you want it to put it in, save it. So if I save it, it will go and sit in my draft folder, because sometimes I do that because I want like my husband to check something, the spelling or whatever, the next day. So I just set it in the draft folder until he checks at it before I send it out. So that's what, when you cancel it, it doesn't really cancel it right away. It puts it in your, we'll ask you another question, and you could either delete it or put it in your, save it in your draft.
Oh, good. Thank you. Okay. All right. Let's go. Who else? New question?
Sandhya, Paul.
Paul?
Yeah, quick. And I should know this on the CC. I know it's carbon copy. Remind me what the BCC is.
Anybody want to blind
Thanks.
copy? Blind copy.
Carbon
BC.
copy, right?
Yeah.
How appropriate.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Paul. All
This
right.
is Randy.
We'll go, Randy.
This might be an opportune time to mention this. When you double tap on the send, it will send it normally, but if you do a double tap and hold with one finger, it will bring you up an option where you can schedule at a later time to be sent.
Oh, okay. Would you happen to know anything about that feature, Randy?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. All right. Well, at our last Apple workshop, Randy did an awesome demo of that feature. So, thank you,
messages.
Randy. All right. Okay. Good. Thanks. Okay. Who else?
It's Claudia.
Claudia.
When you went to the mailboxes and you went right and then right again, there's a select button. What's that for?
Yeah, that's about selecting mails, selecting messages. So it has a different purpose. But yeah, that's what it's for.
Thank you.
Okay, I heard a couple of people when Claudia spoke. Who else?
Linda.
I'd
like to send an email, and I do it a couple of times during the month. I want to send it to two people, but I don't want to, send it to the first person and then do CC. Is there a way that I can, when I pull up that a name, then both names will come up, so I don't have to do the CC each time?
All right. Anybody have any thoughts on that? We're not really talking about CC, but okay, go, Pete.
You just want to send it to two people at the same time, Linda?
Yes.
And you don't care if either one sees it. You can just put both names in the to field. Once you're done populating the first name, then you can just go to the very right of that name and type in the second name, and it will populate the to field. And then you just press send, and it'll send to both of them.
Miss Linda.
Yeah.
And so when I do it again, will both names come up, or, because sometimes it'll have both names, like after I type in, my husband's name, and it might come up Rick and Liz. That's what I want it to do, instead of just Rick and then I have to go to Liz.
This is Shri.
Go, Shri.
Yeah, if you've done that previously, when you type in the first name, as Sandhya just demonstrated, you have that results. One of the results, if you keep swiping, will have those two names.
Okay, great. Thank you.
And then double tap on and should create both of them.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Linda. Who else?
This is Shri.
Go ahead.
So, Sandhya, in this example, Brad was in your contacts. If he wasn't in your contacts, then you'd have to write the full email address. And sometimes when I've done that, the send button is dimmed. Do we know why?
Anybody know why?
Liz?
Go ahead.
Because there is an error somewhere in the email address, like maybe you spelled Gmail, Gmail. I've done that before. So it won't, unless it recognizes it as a legitimate email address, it won't highlight send.
Okay.
This is Jody.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's waiting to see if you have more to add to it. And so if you move the focus away from the to field and go to any other place in the email, then it should undim it and be ready to send.
Okay. Anybody else? All right.
This is Jody.
Uh-huh.
I just want to make another comment that if you send it CC, then the other person can see that email address. But if you send it BCC, then they can't.
Right. Okay. All right. Anybody out there, different purposes for why you would want to do that, and you can imagine what those are. All right, so be careful. All right, who else? Anybody questions about the Byte segment?
This is Innie.
Okay, hang on, Innie. Anybody else who hasn't had a turn? Nobody? All right, go, Innie.
Do you have the iOS 27 or the iOS 26.0 and whatever?
Yeah, it's just 26. I have that's what I have. It's not the latest. Oh.
Okay, because that's what I have, but on my mail, it still show compose. It doesn't say new message. I mean, I still click on that on the bottom.
Okay, interesting.
It was very interesting.
All right. Okay. Well, now that concludes our Byte segment, and we will now go back to our regularly scheduled program. So, okay, let's see. Who's got our first question?
Val.
Tammy.
Val.
Okay, so in your Byte, you actually answered a question I've been wondering, which is if you can customize your doc. And I'm wondering how you would go about doing that.
All right. Who would like to explain to Val how to customize the doc?
Randy.
Go ahead.
Are you talking about the signature?
No, I think the doc on the bottom of the phone, the 4 items at the bottom.
Oh.
This is Val.
Val?
Yes, the doc, the way mine has always been is from left to right. It's phone, then Safari, then messages, and then music.
Okay, yeah.
This is Jody.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can move the apps in and out of the dock just like you can move them anywhere on the screen. So you can move the apps out of the dock if you don't want them there, and then you can add, if you want to, customize it and add your own personal choices, then you can add up to 4 apps into the dock.
Okay. All right. So, Val, you know how to move apps around on your phone?
Not exactly, but I'll
This
figure
is
it out.
Shree.
Okay, Shree, go.
So when you're in the dock, if you swipe up or down, you'll have one option that says edit. You double tap on edit, then you swipe up or down. It'll say drag or move and drag. Double tap on that, and then you can move it out. Now, if you have 4 apps already in the dock, you have to move something else. You have to move one of those apps out of the dock in order to bring something else into the dock. But just swipe up and down, and you'll get the options and double tap until you hear drag and drop.
All right. Okay. Good question. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks.
This is John.
Go ahead.
I kind of have an iPad side note to the dock that with the settings on the iPad, one of them that you can set up is most recently used apps. So let's say I use like the apps that Val mentioned. If I use them often enough, I can set in the settings. I can set it up so that those become they appear in the dock just because I use them the most often. But if you don't like that, you can turn that off.
Cool. Okay. Thanks, John. Okay. All right. Who's next?
Sharon.
Sharon, go ahead.
So in the dock, I have somehow lost my native mail app. I mean, it seems to be gone, and I think I've gone through everything, and to see where have I put it, and I can't find it. So how can I find it?
This is Jody.
All right, hang on, Jody. Anybody else want to help?
Okay, sorry.
Sharon out. Somebody else? got lots of people on the call. Come on.
This is John.
Go ahead.
There might be a more efficient way of doing it, but my go-to has been like I tend to go to the app library because the app library will display like the recently used, or like it'll just show the apps in different, like have different folder categories. So for example, as I mentioned, like on my iPad, there's certain apps I put them in weird places and I can't remember where I put them, but they tend to show up in the app library and I can just move them wherever I want.
Okay.
This is Jody.
Go ahead.
If you think that you've deleted it from your phone, you can go to the App Store and you can search for mail. And if it's still on your phone, it will say open. And if you've accidentally removed it from your phone, it will say re-download.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yes, the app library is. Okay. Anybody else thoughts for Sharon?
Ed,
Go ahead.
expand your carrier, like in your mail app, it'll say, like mine says Kojiko or Cloud, and if they're contracted or whatever you call it, you just tap on that, it expands it, and it shows all of the different things in your mail. Possibly that's what's wrong.
Okay. All right.
This is Desi.
Go.
I think that if I didn't know where my mail app had gone, I would ask the S lady, Iris, to open mail for me.
Yeah. There you go. So that would at least establish if it's already on your phone or completely gone. So
This is John.
Go.
So I have one more. You could also try the Spotlight search.
Okay. All right, Sharon, you have a couple of things you can try. Good luck.
Thank you.
So how long have you not had your mail app?
I think 2 days.
Okay.
But I have asked Siri to open it, and that worked. But you know,
it's
I like
out
having
there somewhere. Okay.
somewhere. Yeah.
This is Randy.
Go.
So when you do find it on your Spotlight search, you can do a foot down, and there's a drag option. You can drag it from Spotlight where you want it.
Great. Thank you.
Hey, we learn all kinds of things on this call. Okay. All right. Who's next?
Dawn from Houston.
Dawn, go ahead.
I asked this question before, but I tried and it didn't work. I was trying to get rid of 400 and something messages, text messages. And I know they told me to go to settings and go to messages and keep swiping right till I get to messages again. Then it asks 30 days or a year or forever. Do I want to keep them? And I double tapped on 30 days, but how can I erase the ones that are there now?
All right. Go.
If you need to delete everything in your messages or just specific messages, if you click on the just a minute, gotta remember where. But if you go to the settings, it will let you select which text messages that you've received and who you've received them from. If you double click on the after you've clicked the item to give you select, you can like double tap on each one, and it will put a dot in the whatever that circle's called, and then you go to the bottom left, and there's a delete, so you can delete as many or all or just a couple of text messages that you've received from specific places like doctor's offices, friends, spam, and you can always mark spam as spam.
This is Pete.
All right. Okay. Well, were you finished, Liz?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Pete.
Yeah, Dawn, if you go to your Messages app You did say messages, right? Your text
Yes.
messages? Yeah. And your opening screen, it's your conversations list. That's all your contacts. Like you got John, your buddy, and you got Cheryl, and you've got Mary and all your friends and all your groups. And if you want to delete all the messages from John, you just land on John and then flick down or up, and you'll get to a button that says delete. And then all you do is double tap with one finger, and you'll get a prompt that says, do you wish to delete all of these messages? They will be deleted from your iCloud accounts. And then you can flick to the right and you can delete them. And there's another one that says, if you keep flicking, you can delete and report as junk. If they're from an unknown sender and you don't want to get them anymore, then they can be reported to your cell phone carrier and to Apple as junk. But if you just want to delete all of your messages from a particular friend of yours or a group that you're in, you just flick up and down until you get to delete, and it deletes the entire thread.
All right. Very good. Okay, so hopefully that will help you, Dawn. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
All right, let's go. Go, John.
This is John.
Yeah.
Just an amendment to what Pete said, too, that if you make an oops and you just want to retrieve them, you can go to recently deleted and retrieve them, just in case you accidentally delete any that you don't want.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Next question. Who's next?
This is Annie.
Okay, hang on, anybody else that hasn't had a turn? I want to keep calling on the same people. I appreciate it. Nobody else? Okay. Nobody else but Annie has a question. Go, Annie. Go ahead.
Okay. So on the same line about deleting, when I go to my phone and I go to my recent messages and I delete a bunch of them, and then it's whenever I go to the recent, it will show at the very beginning before the filter, it will say 188. I mean, I wanted to temporarily get rid of them. It's still keeping them somewhere. And I went into the filter and it has that classic or blah, 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 but it did not tell me how I want it to completely disappear. And I'm talking about the recent calls. It just keep counting them.
Okay,
this is
you're
John.
talking about calls or text message calls, right?
Yes, calls. When you go to the phone.
Okay.
Recent. Yes, recent calls.
All right, go, John.
I have two quick questions before I start. So, Annie, are you on iOS 26 and are you using Classic or Unified mode view?
I'm on 26 0.1, and then I am using the Classic. I switched it to the Classic.
Okay, perfect, because I'm using the Classic. So when you're on the Classic, you want to make sure that you've double tapped on the Recent tab, and then at the top you want to tap on the Edit button, and then one of the options should say Select, and then when you double tap on that, then you go back to the top, and then there should be a button to clear all recent, and then it should have another prompt, and then you swipe to the right, you double tap on clear all recent, and then once you double tapped on that, then you go to the top of the screen and you look for the done button. When you double tap on done, then when you go through the recent menu, it should say no recent calls.
Okay,
so delete, select, delete. Okay, and then go to the done. Maybe that done thing I did not see. All right. Yeah, they just made it a little more difficult than before. All right, thank you very much.
all right.
Karen.
Thank you. Okay.
It's Claudia.
Wait, I heard somebody before Claudia. Karen?
Karen.
Yeah, Karen, go.
Yes. Can you pin an email?
Can you what?
Pin an email? Like you can pin a note or a text conversation so it can stay up top.
Oh, can you pin an email? Okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't hear that. Okay, anybody know the answer to that? Can you pin an email thread?
This is Jody.
Go.
Well, you can't pin it, but if you swipe to the right, it will say flag, and then you can put a little, it puts a little star before it, and then it says flagged, and then that kind of, brings your attention to it, but it will still remain in the list.
Okay.
This is Karen.
Go.
I do flag, but eventually it could be like to call somebody, call so-and-so, the doctor's office or something, and I'll flag it. But eventually, you keep getting emails that get pushed down, and then I forget because now it's like buried.
All right.
So, all right. Hopefully we can pin one of these days.
Anybody
This
have
is
any
John.
other thoughts? Okay, go, John.
So I don't know about pinning, but you could also try moving them to a separate folder, like a VIP folder, or Outlook has a save folder. I also do like the search functions, like iBUG has done a few iBytes about like searching for emails with the search feature, and then they've also covered like using the filters. So you may want to go back and look at some of the iBytes that covered those features.
Pete?
Yep, go ahead.
You can also mark it as unread, Karen. That would probably put it at least toward the top of the list, because generally unread are at the top of your inbox.
This is Karen.
Yep.
I could do that. Thank you. But it gets blended in with the other,
right.
75 that are unread. So it would still be buried.
True.
But thank you.
Right. Good luck.
This is Sean.
Oh, Sean.
If you flag it, there's a separate mailbox for flagged mail, so you could find your flagged mails right there.
Okay.
This is Chris.
Chris.
Isn't there something in there? Isn't there a remind me later option for an email, and that way it puts it at the top?
Okay.
This is Sean.
Later. Go, Sean.
If you do to remind me later, when you want to be reminded, it does push it to the top of the list.
Yeah, after like a certain number of days. Number of days, it'll say. I thought that was only for like messages that you sent out, but I could be wrong. Well, go, Karen.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see what happens. Thank you. How do I mark it? How do I do that?
Anybody want to talk about remind me later?
Mm-hmm.
Christina?
Go ahead.
So when you are in the mail app and you're on your list of messages, put voiceover focus on the email, swipe down with one finger until you hear more, then double tap with one finger, then keep swiping right until you hear remind me, then double tap with one finger, and then you'll have some options like in an hour or I don't remember the other ones. And then just double tap one of those. So.
Okay.
All right. Karen. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
This is Pete.
I'm going to try.
Yes, go ahead.
Just a variation on that. If you tap on read later, it also gives you a remind me later option, and you get to choose then when you want it to remind you. Tonight, tomorrow morning, different options like that. It's right below the more, and it says read later.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Thank you.
All right. I think I heard Claudia after that.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. How do I, you guys were saying that you can switch it to classic. How do I switch my phone to classic on the phone app?
All right. Does anybody have a quick answer? Sheree did an amazing demo of iOS 26 in the latest iBUG Cafe about a week ago.
I wasn't there.
I know, it's recorded. You can always go back and review it. But anybody have a quick fix for Claudia real quick?
This is Ini.
Go, Ini.
Just open, it says filter. Click on that filter and you will see that choice right there.
Open the filter.
Ini. Good job. Okay.
I'm sorry. She said? Ask something else.
What did you say, Claudia?
It said open the filter where on the phone app.
Yes, when you're in the phone and you have all these messages, and right above it there's filter. Click on that filter, and you'll see the 3 options. So you can take it back to classic, how you look at your recent calls.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
This is Cindy.
Go ahead.
When I'm on a Zoom call, movie night, and it happened once during this meeting, I manually mute in the left lower corner in Zoom. And it's saying, later it'll say your call is now muted. Is the facilitator having to mute me for some reason?
This is Jody.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, Cindy. If the phone hears a sound, then the microphone is picking up the sound, and it thinks that you want to say something, and it will remind you that you're muted. So that's not coming from the facilitator, it's actually coming from your phone, and that's just something to let you know that you're still muted.
Thank you very much.
This is Pete.
All right, go.
Yeah, if the facilitator mutes you, Cindy, you'll hear it say, host has muted you.
Thank you, Pete.
Okay, good. All right.
Of course, nobody would ever do that, though.
All right.
This is Shri.
Go, Shri.
So I found a hidden feature in the mail app that you don't find it if you just swipe through the mail when you compose an email. There's actually an insert button right after the writing tools, but you can only find it if you do a touch and explore. So instead of going other places to share and then do it as an attachment to a mail, there is an insert button in the main screen of a brand new mail.
And what do you do with the insert button?
So if you want to insert an attachment, you can double tap on that, and that will bring up the insert where you want to attach the file, but you can't find it by swiping. You have to do a touch and explore.
Yeah, remember you can add attachments. God.
So it's right after the writing tools. If you do a touch and explore, you'll hear it. It says insert.
Okay, cool.
Paul.
So, Sandhya, when would one use the archive button? I mean, I know what archive is. When would someone give me an example? Somebody would use an archive your mail feature.
Right. Go ahead.
Thanks.
Anybody? Who puts things in the archive folder?
This is Sean.
Go ahead, Sean.
Well, philosophically, I look at the inbox like it's a to-do list, things I need to act on. So if I've got a mail that I want to hold on to that I don't necessarily want to file any place, but I want to hold on to forever, I'll archive it so it's out of my face, but I can still find it via a search, if that makes sense.
All right. Thank you, Sean. Okay.
Thanks, Sean.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where that archive folder is another question, right?
This is Ned.
Go, Ned.
Yes, I would often archive my emails by the year so that I would find them that way in terms of what year they might have come into me.
Okay. Well, how would you know what happened or when it happened? You would know.
Well, if something is coming up, this was when I was working, that I would archive it by the year. So it was an episode, an incident that happened, and I wanted to save the information about that. So I might have to go back a year or 2 years or something like that.
Okay.
Paul.
So
is there an edit field where he just said about the year? Is there an edit field, or would automatically, because of the year,
the files come up by the year, and then you just scroll down to find the year you want, and then once you're into that year, then you do a search and you just type in a keyword or a name, and that's how I would find it.
Got it. Thanks.
Okay.
This is Shri.
Go.
So I just want to ask a question about that. Is he creating a custom folder, or is he creating that inside the archive folder?
I think he's just using a regular. What were you using, Ned? Like a regular email app, not on your phone, right?
No, this was in Outlook. This was in Outlook.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah. They do have that. All right, let's go.
This is Pete.
Okay.
On archive, isn't archive also like an alternative to delete? Don't archive, isn't that synonymous with deleted items, like an archived folder?
This is free.
Go.
My understanding is when it's archived, it's never going to get deleted. It's just stored till you remove it from the archive.
Right, that's my understanding.
Okay.
And I think if you delete it, eventually purges it.
Okay, we've got a very little time left. So who has a very quick question?
This is Adi.
Adi, go.
Yeah.
When you were presenting the Byte, and now when you dictate a message, you don't have to say period, commas anymore. You can just speak and it automatically does the punctuations. All you just have to say is new line, and that's about it. It automatically inputs periods, comma, whatever it is. You don't have to say them anymore.
Oh, aren't you fancy?
This is Pete.
Yep.
Shazadi, that used to be a separate setting. Under dictation, you would have auto punctuation. Are you saying you don't need to enable that now?
I haven't enabled anything since the 26.0.1. I just start dictation and it automatically puts in all the punctuation.
Because in the past, auto punctuation like that was horrible. I mean, not reliable. It wasn't necessarily horrible, but it didn't always put the right punctuation in the right spot. I'm wondering if it's improved.
I haven't found any issues with it, but
okay. All right.
You never know. It's Apple. You never know, right?
It's an option.
Anything can happen.
Thank you.
It's Chris.
All right. One very, very super quick question. Anybody?
It's Chris.
Chris, go.
Just quickly, I think it's called smart punctuation. I never enabled it, but I think it was called smart punctuation.
All right, as opposed to dumb punctuation. Okay.
Yeah, it should have been called
Chris,
dumb.
Okay, Jody, go.
Yeah, where are the archives in the email? Yeah. I found trash and I found a lot of other folders, but I've never found archives.
Who knows where archives are? Quickly, go. Any, you know?
When you go in, when it says flag, move for all of that, and then it will say archive.
All right.
You know, I know how to archive, but I just wonder where the archive folder is.
Yeah, where is the archive folder? All right, to be continued, probably. Okay. Anybody know? Who? Okay.
This is Greg.
Go, Greg, go.
Yeah, it's the same thing. If you go to that screen that has your listing of mailboxes, tap on the edit button. I think it's the upper right-hand corner, and just flick right until you hear archive mailbox, and then double tap on it to select it. And anything that says selected is going to show up in your listing of mailboxes on that page.
Okay, thank you.
All right. And with that, we are now coming to the end of the iBUG Buzz, and we're going to quickly review the event. Kind of a relatively quiet week. So we have mini buzz tomorrow from 5 to 6, all time central. Then Friday, iBUG Night at the Virtual Movies. We're watching the Maltese Falcon classic, and that will be with Humphrey Bogart and other people. That's from 8 p.m. starting. Social time at 7, so come for that. It's lots of fun, and then discussion and trivia afterwards. And then the Apple Workshop, we got some fun stuff, some cutting-edge stuff, and so come for that from 2 to 4. Then, of course, our website, ibugtoday.org. Okay, with that, we're going to say goodnight, and we will continue.
Sandhya, what day is the Apple Workshop? Sorry,
the
Sharon.
Apple Workshop is Saturday.
Thank you.
4th Saturday.